On the Wind Creek Steel stage, the triumphant return of Weezer. They just released 2 albums this year.
You're watching Wyln TV. We're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Late this afternoon, we've learned that former Pennsylvania Attorney General Kathleen Kane is expected to get out of jail sometime early tomorrow. Kane was sentenced to 10 to 23 months for perjury, obstruction, and other counts for leaking grand jury material and lying about it. She's being released after 8 months for what the Montgomery County Correctional Facility warden said was serving her time without any problems. We'll have more on this story tomorrow here on WYLN News at 5:30. An investigation into a reported stabbing over the weekend in Wilkes-Barre ended with a mother arrested on child endangerment and drug charges. It happened at the Sherman Hills apartment complex on Saturday. Officers arrived to find a blood trail that led them to an apartment. When they knocked, a woman in an adjacent apartment opened the door and told them that she'd been punched in the face by 2 men, but showed no sign of injuries. 23-year-old Thalia Ebert was holding a small child at the time. During the investigation, police found suspected drugs and drug paraphernalia in the apartment. Police say the woman banged her head on the cruiser's window when she was taken into custody. She is now in the Luzerne County Prison. An intoxicated man from West Hazelton was taken into custody Saturday after being pulled over by Pennsylvania State Police. Troopers stopped 40-year-old Samuel Martinez on Route 940 after observing him swerving in his lane and following too close to another vehicle. When he got out of the vehicle, it wasn't in park and he almost fell on a trooper. He tested positive for alcohol after a breathalyzer. His license was also suspended, and he was in possession of a weapon that he was not allowed to have because of a previous felony criminal history in New York. He was charged with DUI and possession of a firearm not to be carried without a license. He was taken to prison, unable to post $25,000 bail. A Hazelton man was taken to jail Friday night after police found him to be in possession of drugs that he stashed in a backpack. State police stopped a car owned by 47-year-old Derek Kotsko for a broken taillight on the Arthur Gardner Highway in Hazel Township. He admitted to having meth and marijuana in his pocket. Troopers also found meth, cocaine, marijuana, and over 40 pills that included prescription tramadol, Valium, and Klonopin in a backpack on the floor of the car. Hallucinogenic drugs, a scale, smoking pipes, and other drug paraphernalia were also found in the vehicle. Kotsko was charged with manufacture, delivery, or possession with intent to deliver, among similar charges. He was taken to prison after failing to post $5,000 bail. Mahanoy City Police arrested 2 men in 2 separate incidents, but both are believed to be persons of interest in numerous burglaries in Schuylkill County. 29-year-old Corey Ronsky was arrested Saturday night after he was caught trespassing at a home on Back Street. He was charged with criminal trespass and prowling at night. On Monday, 46-year-old George Hartenkaft was charged by Mahanoy City Police after allegedly breaking into a garage on Market Street. He was found inside with 2 identification cards belonging to the home's owners. Both men are persons of interest in more than 10 other burglaries throughout the area. Police remind residents to be vigilant and report anything suspicious. A man from New York was captured during a traffic stop Monday afternoon in Wilkes-Barre. Police caught up with 53-year-old Scott Flynn, who is a convicted sexual predator from New York. An arrest warrant was issued June 26th, charging Flynn with failure to register or verify his address. His wife, 37-year-old Kimberly Flynn, was also wanted for failure to appear for a court proceeding. Scott Flynn spent over 5 years in prison for the rape of a child less than 18 years old and was released on parole in 2016. Both were taken to the Luzerne County Prison without bail. An extradition hearing is scheduled for August 2nd. The next chapter for the Hazleton YWCA involves listing for sheriff's sale come the fall. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has the details.
Dreams of reopening the Hazleton YWCA appeared to be on hold, as it was confirmed to be up for sheriff's sale come October. President of the YWCA board Lauren Sacco said that at this point in time, they are no farther along than they were a few weeks back.
It is heartbreaking. I mean, we've been as a board throughout the building making sure it's secure, and it is secured 24/7, and we have security with it as well. And it's heartbreaking when you walk through the building now and you don't hear the pool going, and you don't hear kids dribbling a basketball, you don't hear the instructor yelling out instructions for spin. But everything that goes down eventually has to come up. So we're looking on the more positive, brighter side. Our goal collectively as a board has been a unified front that we are doing what is best for the Y and making sure that if it is financially possible, physically possible, that this place will reopen. Right now it's just still uncharted territory for us.
The longtime community center on South Church Street closed its doors June 30th after facing overwhelming financial difficulties. The board of directors have stated in the past being unaware of the financial problems until late 2018, when they learned bills weren't being paid, including utilities.
Really at that point, it was a little bit of a sinking ship, and people have given money towards us to be able to help keep us afloat and to be able to figure out how is this going to map out. Right now, what we owe for our mortgage is a little shy of $1.3 million. So in my opinion, a community of this size does not offset the costs of what we're able to raise to be able to do something like that. So right now we are waiting for a court date, and court's really going to be able to tell us whether we could, use some different endowments and different things to help get us back up on our feet, or if unfortunately at this time the building will remain closed. It's a little bit of uncharted territory at the moment while we just play the waiting game and wait for court.
And thanks to that community-wide effort, nearly $80,000 was raised toward paying the mortgage. However, it's still a waiting game until October. The YWCA is trying to stay positive in hopes of being able to resurrect their property. Reporting in Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission issuing a warning for customers who owe money to pay up. People who owe more than $500 in unpaid tolls could have their vehicle registration suspended by PennDOT. And if a customer still does not pay, even after a registration is suspended, then legal action will be taken, and that could result in felony theft charges, penalties, and even jail time. Governor Tom Wolf also issuing a warning that food stamp benefits for about 200,000 people are jeopardized by a Trump administration move to stop allowing states to exceed federal income eligibility thresholds. The governor said Monday that such a change would primarily affect the elderly, disabled, and lower-income families. He also says it'll result in fewer school lunches. In Pennsylvania, more than 1.7 million people are in the food stamp program. Coming up on WYLN News, those words, back to school, are starting to be heard. Are vaccines up to date? Plus, a delay in school tax bills is continued fallout from a cyber attack that happened back in May. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Some thunderstorms, some of them nasty in the forecast for the evening tonight and into early tomorrow. Then a break in the humidity is on the way as we wrap up the month of July. We'll be right back.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Do you have a bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, rehearsal dinner, or other important event coming up? Call us at Booty's Place to book our elegant private upstairs dining room. It offers a seating capacity of up to 50 people, a private bar, and elevator for easy access, or you can book the entire upstairs for an even larger event. Whether you wish to have your event at Booty's Place or want to have it catered, contact us about our delicious options. 570-455-5551. Let us help make your special day a big success. Booty's Place, definitely the best.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
President Trump signed the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund bill into law Monday morning. The legislation will provide funding for the thousands of first responders and volunteers who worked at Ground Zero in New York City, the Pentagon, and Shanksville, Pennsylvania, that now suffer from cancer and other diseases related to the toxic environment at the sites of the terror attacks. Luis Alvarez died in June, shortly after urging lawmakers to pass the legislation. At the signing, the president paid tribute to Alvarez and the two other first responders the bill is named after. Supporters say the law is one way to honor the sacrifices made on September 11, 2001, and helps ensure first responders won't have to fight for funding from Congress again. Capital One says a hacker got access to the personal information of over 100 million individuals applying for credit. The McLean, Virginia-based bank said Monday it found out about the vulnerability in its system back on July 19th and immediately sought help from law enforcement to catch the perpetrator. The FBI arrested the hacker, Paige Thompson, reportedly in Seattle. Capital One says it believes that it's unlikely that the information was used for fraud, but will continue to investigate. She got information including credit scores and social security numbers of about 140,000 customers. Capital One will offer free credit monitoring service to those affected. When the state legislature resumes in September, one of the topics of discussion may be raising the legal age for tobacco purchases from 18 to 21. According to two new studies from the Yale University School of Public Health, doing so would decrease smoking among young adults. Bills were introduced in both the House and Senate, but haven't made it to the floor for a vote yet. If it would happen, Pennsylvania would join 17 other states which require the age to purchase cigarettes or other tobacco products to be 21. Real estate tax bills won't be mailed in Luzerne County's 12 school districts Thursday as expected, and a county official now says the new target bill date is still unclear. Mailing was delayed because of the Memorial Day weekend cyber attack that corrupted the county's real estate assessment database. The administration hoped a last-minute real estate file to generate school tax bills would be submitted to the county July 23rd, but now may not be ready until August 5th. School bills must be mailed by August 30th to allow property owners to pay for 2 months at a discounted rate and another 2 months at a full or face amount without penalties. School districts also rely on the major tax revenue stream. Once the bills are mailed, the county plans to focus on rebuilding the assessment database, which contains photographs, descriptions, measurements, and historical data on each property. The State Department of Health is gearing up to ensure children heading back to school are properly vaccinated. The department says it's important that children are immunized to protect themselves from the likes of measles, mumps, rubella, and whooping cough. The health department reminds Pennsylvania residents that children have 5 days after the school year starts to be up to date with their vaccinations, or they'll be excluded from school if they don't have a plan to get vaccinated. Exemptions from vaccinations can be obtained for philosophical, religious, or medical reasons. Coming up on Ayers Grove's News Choice, you're invited to Pennsylvania State Police Citizens Police Academy. Details on Trooper Talk Tuesday. Plus, it's going to be a special weekend at Eckley Miners Village. Stay with us.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the kids are free, where fans become friends, where good times roll. And the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Just bring it. Pocono style. New this year, the Great Pocono Raceway Air Show.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli has been voted Northeastern Pennsylvania's best craft beer selection several years running.
Krugel's is your craft beer headquarters, and gift baskets are available for all occasions.
Krugel's is home of the Crowler. Fill your Crowler up in their tap system and keep your favorite beer fresh longer. Krugel's Georgetown Deli, Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games.
Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Welcome to Trooper Talk Tuesday here on Wyln. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna. I'm with Trooper Anthony Petrowski from Pennsylvania State Police, and we're talking about the Citizen Police Academy. It will be making a return this October, and we just have time for you to get signed up for this great event. So first of all, Trooper Petrowski, let's talk about the Academy. What is it, and who can take part in it?
Well, I know people are thinking Pennsylvania State Police Citizens Police Academy. I'm not going to go to that. I'm going to have to run. It's not like that, okay? Our Citizens Police Academy is held at Penn State Hazleton. It's 8 consecutive Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And each week there's different presentations. 2 to 3 presenters come in each week and they talk about their job. A lot of times they put on a case study from an actual case. And people get to learn more about the state police and the different jobs within the state police. And it's completely free.
And this is a great event. So it's primarily a lot of classroom where you can come in and listen and learn about it. Is there any cost?
There's no cost. It's free. We bring in all the presenters who are working. They do an awesome job. It's all classrooms. Sometimes we go out, look at vehicles. We'll do a radar demonstration so people can see how it works, things like that. But it's a great time. And this is for people within Troop N's coverage, which is Lower Luzerne County, the Hazleton area, Columbia, Carbon, and Monroe counties.
And do we have to bring anything with us?
No. There's no test. There's nothing like that. This is just for people to learn more about the Pennsylvania State Police.
That's good. There's no test, so I'm okay with that one. And this is also great. So is there a registration period that people have to go on and sign up for it?
So you have to apply for this. We do a criminal background investigation. Obviously, we are the state police. We want to make sure we don't get the wrong people coming to this Citizens Police Academy. If anybody's interested, they could email me. My information is on the state police website. They could come to the state police barracks here in Hazleton, or they could call me and I could send a registration form out to them.
And this is, how many years has this been going on now?
This will be the 3rd year that we've done it, yes. It's been around. It's a department-wide program. It's been around for a while. 3 years ago, we brought it back to Troop N, and it's been a success, and we want to keep growing.
And this is always great because we've seen I know we've done stories on it. We've seen some Crime Watch members take part in it.
Yes.
We've seen some retired people who just kind of want to learn a little bit more about what's going on, take part in it. So this is a great opportunity if you have questions or you're kind of like, you know what, I kind of want to learn a little bit more about what goes on. This is the place to go.
It is, and even if it's somebody young, you have to be at least 18 years old to join up. But if somebody's interested in law enforcement, this would be a great opportunity for them to learn a little bit more about the Pennsylvania State Police.
Okay, without all the running and tests.
Yes, absolutely. Nothing like our academy.
So this will start October 1st, and it runs for every Tuesday for how many weeks?
8 weeks.
8 weeks, okay.
8 weeks, yes.
So we got time, so right now, so all the information has been up on your screen to go on and register to be part of this. You want to get all this information, and you want to think about it, you can call Trooper Petrowski and get some more in-depth information on this. It's a great event. It happens at Penn State Hazleton. It's every Tuesday. It's a great event. We've covered it many times here on the news, and you do really get to learn a lot about how the police work right here in the Commonwealth. Did I miss anything about this?
If anybody has any questions at all, they want to talk to me more about it, they could call or email me.
And again, this is a great event put on by the State Police, especially here at Troop M. All right, that does it for us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969. Do you have a bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, rehearsal dinner, or other important event coming up? Call us at Booty's Place to book our elegant private upstairs dining room. It offers a seating capacity of up to 50 people, a private bar, and elevator for easy access, where you can book the entire upstairs for an even larger event. Whether you wish to have your event at Booty's Place or want to have it catered, contact us about our delicious options. 570-455-5551. Let us help make your special day a big success. Booty's Place, definitely the best.
Go Hog Wild for Iron Pigs Baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the Stars of Tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
It's a weekend where you can go back in time with Civil War and World War II reenactments, and you don't have to travel far from home. Eckley Miners Village presents Time Warp Weekend, a mixed-era event that's taking place Saturday, August 3rd and Sunday, August 4th from 10 a.m. till 5. There will be reenactments, live music, food, crafts, vendors, and much more. The annual swing dance taking place Saturday night from 6 until 9 at the Freeland Public Park Pavilion. Admission to Eckley Miners Village is $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and $6 for the kids. So head on out this Saturday and Sunday and experience quite a blast from the past. For more information, visit EckleyMinersVillage.com. The annual Downtown Hazleton Classic Car Cruise-In is taking place in downtown Hazleton Friday, August 2nd, rain or shine, 6 to 9 p.m. This video is from past cruise-ins. The event, coordinated by the Downtown Committee of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, sponsored by Hazel Drugs, Jimmy's Hot Dogs, and Pete Kozlicka State Farm Agency.
And next Friday, August 2nd, rain or shine, we'll be having the Downtown Hazleton Classic Cruise-In along with the First Friday activities right here in downtown Hazleton. Actually have the welcome/registration tent on Pine and Chestnut Street starting at 5 o'clock. And yes, this kind of signifies that we're on the bringing home our summer. We're hoping for fantastic weather. And along with the First Friday events, businesses will have lots of different things going on. I know that there is a history presentation at the Grateful Roast and some other fun things happening. So bring your chair, bring your whole family, and not only get to see some amazing car, but have a fun summer evening right here in downtown Hazleton.
And Mary says that this year there are some changes to look for.
So this year we have a little bit of a new format. We're going to have our cars, our classic cars, drive into 2 lot locations. One I'm standing on here on Broad and Pine Street, and the second one is located at Pine and Chestnut. We have entertainment by the legends and the famous DJ Tony Pacelli. So there'll be entertainment in both lots, prizes for all, and dash plaques for the first 100 cars that come down next Friday, August 2nd, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
And the Cruise In is a great way to get down to some of the best local shops and restaurants in the downtown area. Attendees will enjoy free parking at meters and city lots, including the parking garage on Wyoming Street beginning at 5 p.m. the day of the cruise. And again, that Cruise In is coming up this Friday, August 2nd, starting at 6 p.m. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Having an intimate gathering and don't want to wrestle in the kitchen? Call Whitetail and ask about their food-to-go catering menu. They'll do the cooking, you relax, and entertain your guests. Call Mike at 570-535-6123. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.